start over the show. Hold on. Let's start over the show. Hold on. Intro.
Greetings, football lovers, again. Welcome to another episode of Ball Chat Podcast live on Facebook and YouTube. I am Benton, along with my engineer, my brother. Junior, hey. Happy MLK King there to you, brother.
Happy MLK. Hey, you know, sometimes people say I'm an engineer, and sometimes it be an ingefar. Well, I'm an ingefar right now.
Yes, and football lovers, we had to start the stream because unfortunately, someone forgot to turn on the audio, so the audio was on mute. So my apologies. Football family, come on, aka the jerk pork eater. How are you doing? Come on.
I'm good.
For the second time in a row.
For the second time in a row. Big up yourself. Come on, your corner look dark. How is Chelsea corner doing these days?
The same way Man U corner look.
Whoa. Calm down.
And now we're getting a technical issue. The video is unavailable as it chips out. All right, we proceed on our Facebook page. Football lovers, as usual, we're going to review the major news in football, the week's major news in football. We're going to discuss the Manchester United versus Liverpool matchup. We're also going to discuss the EPL roundup. Big news in EPL as Jose Mourinho is back to the Jose of old. And we also want to kick the show off. If you're just joining us, it's a very interactive show. We always have fans send on their comments or questions. But to set the stage, Ballers first. Ballers being the most impressive players of the week, and Bugs being the unimpressive players of the week. Send on your Ballers, send on your Bugs. Junior,
you want me to go first?
You should. Come on, go first, because Junior is stressed. The engineer is stressed today. Come on, who's your baller of the week?
My baller of the week is Raul Jimenez. He was very instrumental in mounting that comeback versus Southampton. Southampton, they were leading 2-0, and then Raul scored a brace and whatever, and helped them to come back and them team win 3-2.
So Raul Jimenez is Cameroon's baller of the week as Wolves came from behind to defeat Southampton. The Red Hot Southampton. It was an impressive display by Wolves by Raul Jimenez. Adamana Traore also was instrumental in helping the Wolves to circumvent or overcome that deficit against Saints as Wolves continue to push for a Europa League spot. Raul Jimenez is Cameroon's ball of the week, Junior. Mm-hmm. Who is your ball of the week?
Without a doubt, Nick Pope, the goalkeeper for Burnley. Burnley's goalkeeper. Burnley defeated Leicester 2-1 on Sunday, and it wasn't without the heroics of Nick Pope. So big up to Burnley, big up to Nick Pope. Burnley they seem to be finding some fight.
Yes, Burnley actually was impressive. Yeah. It was actually impressive. Football lovers watching us on Island Sports Network YouTube page or Facebook. Well, the video is down on Island Sports Network YouTube page. So if you're watching us on Island Sports Network Facebook page, you can send on your ballers and bug. Let me start reading out family. Dalton family, big up, happy new year. Long time, brother. Let's see. Engineer El Pistolero says audio here. Dalton says, watching you, El Pistolero. Yo, Junior, what were you saying about Manchester United? Early warm. And Dalton Stewart, ball of the week is Henderson and Gigi Wijnaldum and Haaland for the hat-trick. On his debut, Haaland scored a hat-trick.
Had to be Liverpool. Had to be.
But he actually, Dalton mixed it up today. Come on, he gave Haaland... Erling Haaland ball of the week for scoring a hat-trick on his debut for Borussia Dortmund as they came from behind and defeated Augsburg 5-3. But he also gave the Liverpool. You don't know, come on, it's Liverpool nation. My ball of the week. Come on, you had another ball of the week?
I was going to give it to Salah as well. Salah always finds himself in good positions to score. And that assist from Becker was sublime. So I'm going to give Salah my baller of the week as well. Put that cherry on top.
Yeah. And my ball of the week is Liverpool. Liverpool is fantastic. Liverpool is making football worth watching these days. They are making football worth. We have teams that are standard bearer. Last year was Man City and Liverpool, and the year before was Man City. We have Barcelona on fold, but Liverpool is making football worth watching. They're entertaining. They defeated a weak, soft soap Manchester United 2-0. So Mohamed Salah, GG, why now then even nothing Megan people. Salad, take salad. And was an impressive display. I think Liverpool should hopefully go undefeated this season. Fantastic Liverpool outfit. Bugs of the week, family. Who do you have as your bugs of the week? Come on, kicking it off with you. Who's your bug of the week?
I have a couple bugs. So, you know, Manu is my bug because I understand losing to a red-hot Liverpool. But when you see that Luke Shaw was really one of the best players on the pitch. Luke Shaw, you know, chubby, fat Luke Shaw was one of the best players to Manchester United. That's saying a lot. Ole, the coach, yes, Junior Ole out. He was clueless. His post-match interview was just ridiculous. It was comical, to say the least. Chelsea, I just don't understand what's going on with Chelsea. They deserve to lose that match. They dominated in every aspect of the game except goal scoring. So they allowed Newcastle to come in and get that 1-0 victory. Special shout out to our goalkeeper. He should get a bug with an asterisk. That was an easy save for the keeper/manager keeper. He should have saved that ball. So, those are my bugs for this week.
So, the ball of the week is a Geraldo Haynes. Pew is his ball of the week. Is that the Barcelona young kid? All right, so big up yourself. Send on your bugs and ballers, football family watching us on Facebook. Come on's bug is what? Manchester United, Ollie out. Luke Shaw was the most impressive player. And I want to quote, come on here. She said, the fat Luke Shaw was the most impressive player. And then the interview after the 2-0 defeat to Liverpool, Ole was clueless and is lost at sea. So come on is giving Manchester United and Ole a bug of the week. She's also given a bug of the week to Chelsea. Chelsea lost to Newcastle 1-0. Isaac
in
Hayden.
Stoppage time.
Go ahead, come on.
In stoppage time.
In stoppage time. Isaac Hayden and Newcastle smash and grab. Chelsea got bug of the week from come on. Chelsea Connor Dog Jr. And also specifically Kepa. God, where's that? Come on, Kepa needs to leave. Is that what you're saying? Kepa needs to go?
I don't know. He looks uninterested. I don't understand. That was an easy save for the /player/manager, right? He should have made that save. I was disappointed that he did not save that ball. So he needs to get an asterisk. I'm not going to say that he needs to go because I guess there's no other goalkeeper that Chelsea has that can actually, keep better than he can. And that's not saying a lot. So, he's my bug of the week as well.
And so Kepa said /player/manager. It's Kepa at the helm at Chelsea. Getting through some bugs of the week. Dalton Stewart says Martial for missing that sitter. Yes, he definitely missed a sitter. He was called out by Roy Keane in the aftermath of that Manchester United Liverpool. He said by missing that shot and goal was a testament that he's not a Manchester United player, to paraphrase Roy Keane. And I mean, even the blind could see that Martial is not ready. Leicester City's Dalton bug of the week also. Harry Maguire, the worst $80 million spent on a player. Big up yourself, Ricardo. Big up yourself, Ricardo. Join us on your ballers and bug family.
LP Solero saying, where is I'm on a coaching thing, so he want to be able to send his ball on bug. So
yeah, Mikisha Thompson said, hope we can see RSPL tonight. Yes, you should be able to see RSPL on Island Sports Network YouTube page, and we'll talk about that in our Yard Ballers segment. Big up yourself, Geraldo Haynes. Bug of the week is Ollie. Ricardo says Bruno Fernandes as is that bug or ball of the week, Ricardo? All right. Junior, We'll get to Bruno Fernandes and the transfer news in a little bit. But Junior, let's get to your bug of the week, because you are the Manchester United fan, and I mean, I would figure that you have a few bugs.
It will take a dum-dum to give Manchester United bug of the
No,
week.
but we need that dum-dum to give it anyway.
As a Manchester United fan, I will be a dum-dum. Not the non-Man U fans. Come on and all, you guys, everybody, hold on, having a fun. All right? But as a Man U fan, I will not give Manchester United bug of the week. You know why?
Why not?
Because
that's
expected.
You expected that.
However, Benton sent a message in our WhatsApp group. Weekly wages.
Yeah.
One player was making 130,000. Another player making 110. Another player making 120. Another player making 170,000. Another player making 150, and another player making 80. Those players are Luke Shaw, Lingard, Matic, Maguire, Mata, and Phil Jones. Now, Liverpool, Alexander-Arnold, 40,000. Robertson, 55,000. Alisson, 90,000. Mane, 135. Van Dijk, 165. When Van Dijk was signed by Liverpool, I stayed on Ball Chat. That was when Ball Chat was in its infancy. And I laughed. And I said, oh, Liverpool spending 75 million. I think it was 75 million at a central defender.
Yes.
I laughed.
Yes.
But now I hear Harry Maguire. Not here. Harry Maguire was bought for 90 million with escalators. I'm going to use escalators now.
Yeah.
Bruno
Take your time, Junior.
Bruno Fernandes is going to cost 65 million. And Manchester United is holding out, saying we're not spending more than 55 for Bruno Fernandes. I just watched Man U get run off the field by Liverpool in a game that Liverpool had to depend on a corner kick and a long kick, one-on-one with a goalkeeper to score against Manchester United, while Martial missed a good chance. But all Man U wanted was a sensible central attacking midfielder, and we would have beaten Liverpool yesterday.
I thought you guys have Pereira.
A sensible central attacking midfielder. When Mata came on, 400-year-old Mata, he was giving Liverpool problems. But idiots like Woodward want to hold on for $15 million just because they say, well, we're not going to be taken by Sporting. We are going to save the money.
No,
for who?
I don't think that's it. I think because they learned their lesson from Harry Maguire. They spent all that money on Harry Maguire, and Woodward is saying, listen, I was a fool to spend all this money. I'm not going to make the same mistake twice. So maybe that's what's going on. So, Junior, I don't think Manchester United's problem will be fixed by one good, a sensible central midfielder. I think you have other little pockets on the pitch that needs to be addressed. It wasn't a compact team-like performance from Manchester United. There was a whole bunch of individuals yesterday, and it showed. I keep telling you, Liverpool is a well-oiled machine. They defend together. When I look and I see Salah down there, I defend. I mean, like, come on now, Junior. I don't think Bruno is going to be the answer to fix Man U. And leave. If XM don't want to spend the 65, you can't rush him.
Come on. With all that being said, it took a corner kick that the 90 million pound man got beaten by the 75 million pound man for the header. And it took a long kick in the stoppage time for Salah to score. When Mata came on,
are you saying that your captain is no good? Your 80 million, 90 million captain is no good. Is that what you're saying?
He is not my captain. I remember telling you this. Let me tell you this right now. I am a Manchester United fan, 100% Manchester United fan. And I'm going to go on a limb. I'm not even a limb.
Yeah.
If Man U don't sign Bruno Fernandes, if Manchester United don't sign the youth from Birmingham City.
Where's it? Bokari, Sumari?
I think so. No, Sumari from Lille.
From Lille, okay.
All right. If they don't sign Sumari and Bruno Fernandes,
okay,
they're dead to me.
They're dead.
Manchester United will be an old team for me that I want to look at history, and that team that plays at Old Trafford will now be called Woodward FC. I will not be referring to them as Manchester United anymore until they sign Bruno Fernandes, and I'm gonna put some Mario out there too.
So here what? So make me and you buy 2 Wolves jerseys.
Buy 2 what?
Wolves. Wolves jersey. Come and support a new team. Because apparently, listen, my team and your team, I give it a because look on you. You're stressed out. Look at your sweat. It's like, I'm a nervous breakdown. So what we do, we're going to support that team where want to win. Our teams don't want to win.
I rather support NCB Business House Football Team over any other team. Manchester United and NCB Business House. They still play Business House Football?
They still do.
NCB.
Big up yourself, Standals.
Listen. I'm gonna say this real quick. I won't talk ever again on Manchester United.
This is the longest bug of the week.
Well, this is my last time to. We're on football roundup now. Man U got rid of Lukaku, Moped. What Moped name?
Mariano Fellaini.
Alexis Sanchez, Young, Lingard. Well, Lingard was there.
Rex Roy wants to know when are you guys getting a new coach?
Which coach?
Manchester United.
When we get a new team.
Okay.
We get a new director. That's it for me.
All right, so football lovers, we've jumped into a football roundup because Junior have a laundry list. So wait. So your bug of the week is Woodward.
Woodward FC.
Woodward FC. And Woodward being the director of football decision at Manchester United. I mean, all right, let's get to the meat of the matter and talk about this game. This Manchester United-Liverpool game. I mean, we knew that Liverpool was going to win that game, Junior. We knew going in, right? Come on. I mean,
the ball is round.
Are we really surprised?
You know what I thought? All right, so we were hoping that Manchester United would stop the momentum of Liverpool, right? We were hoping. Pipe dream, if you want to call it. But at the same time, if you're going to lose with some sort of pride. Manchester United did not look good. And my line, Junior, it wasn't good football from Manchester United, even though there were just 2 chances that Liverpool capitalized on. Well, Manchester United at some point, they should have been running roughshod over Liverpool. I mean, like, they actually match up. If you think about it, yeah, maybe like a quality is on Liverpool over Man U, but they match up really well. And for Luke Shaw to have a good game, that means that they weren't completely dominated by Liverpool. So, you know, Liverpool is a good team, but Manchester United is not the poor, you know, P team that we're talking about.
Okay.
You know, you okay?
And let's just address this quick question before we... Cleveland Murray says, how do I get to watch the game from overseas? If you register for Island Sports Network, you can watch those games on Island Sports Network YouTube page if you're talking about the RSPL game. This is Football Roundup. This is Ball Chat Podcast. We're hitting the major news in the week's football news. We'll get to our RSPL Roundup in a little bit, but we're talking about Manchester United versus Liverpool. Junior, and you have always labeled me as a devil's advocate, man, but I want to play a devil's advocate again. Ed Woodward is definitely at fault, but he has signed probably some of the highest paid players in the game. Yeah. Paul Pogba, highest paid. He's not there wherever he is. Luke Shaw, one of the highest paid defender. Fred is one of the highest paid midfielder. I mean, these are high-end players getting recruited. So what what else can Ed Woodward do? Who says if you sign Bruno Fernandes and Bakori Samori and the kid from Birmingham that it wouldn't be the same hogwash? What more else can he do? He went out and got you guys Wan-Bissaka. He went out and got you guys Harry Maguire. What else can he do?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. You just said Ed Woodward signed some of the highest paid players.
Yes.
He's not signing the highest paid players. He's making the highest paid players.
He's making the highest players.
That's 2 different statements.
Yeah.
Mane was in Wan-Bissaka's pocket yesterday. Mm-hmm. And all Liverpool fans out there, be honest. Mane was in one, but Mane, he had to take off Mane halfway through the second half because he was ineffective for the whole game. And he wanted nothing to do with Wan-Bissaka, right? So let's not talk about the Wan-Bissaka signing. Matic looked sensible yesterday. I'm going to give him his credit. Matic was taking over the Liverpool midfield yesterday, right? Fred looked like a baller. So I'm going to give Woodward his credit where it's due. Wan-Bissaka, good signing. Fred, good signing. But paying these players, Woodward is trying to hire somebody to come out there and help with the negative social media reactions for Manchester United. If that doesn't tell you everything about Man U, I don't know what else will. He cares more about their social media image. The reason why Lingard is being offered more money is because he has a strong social media following. This is not rumor. This is not hearsay. This is not fanatic talk. This is what is actually coming out of the Man U board.
Yeah.
They love Pogba because he is always on social media.
Okay.
Yo.
And football family, we don't want to turn ball chat into a Manchester United chat because Rex Rice says a commissioner chat this, balling about the state of on the side them. And state of on the side meaning Chelsea and Liverpool and Manchester United.
Big up Rex Rice. Big up Jercott in where Jercott they come on? Cleveland, right?
Big up yourself.
No, Kansas?
Kansas. Yeah.
Big up yourself, Leon Antonio Brown. Wait, Antonio Brown. Stick with your team. We stuck with Liverpool for 20 years. And now they're getting a trophy. Liverpool fans even showing you guidance here.
I am not Job. I don't have that kind of patience.
Ricardo, we'll get to the transfer news here in a little bit. Dalton Stewart said Liverpool was wasteful in that game. Should have been 5 or 6. That is Dalton says, Junior Pringle, you kept on saying Liverpool will slip up. I'm still waiting to see when they're when is that going to happen. And Leon Brown says Mane did his usual thing, run hard for 60 to 70 minutes, and then as usual he is rested. and Rex Rice says Missouri, yeah, kiss
Missouri.
me. Hey, no, I'm not even gonna curse, Rex Rice.
Oh, and just to let you know, I have official notice from Island Sports to watch the games. You go to islandsports.net. And you can get the Island Sports Network. It's an app to watch it on mobile, and you can it's free to watch if you live in Jamaica, and $3.99 US for international. So if you're living in Jamaica, you can watch it live on the Island Sports app.
All right. So one last word on this Manchester United Liverpool game, as we try to hit some other news in our football roundup. Come on, Liverpool is outstanding. And we keep asking the same question again. Will they go undefeated this season?
No.
Is that hopeful or just affirmative? No.
I don't think they can maintain this.
Where do you see them slipping up, though?
I do.
Where? Which team?
We don't know. Maybe Wolves. I don't know. Leicester. We don't know. I don't think they can go without Leicester losing a game. Junior, do you think they're going to win all the games?
Well, undefeated, even tie.
Because no, I don't think so.
You know,
but I don't think so.
And big up Phil McNulty, BBC editor. He wrote a piece on this game yesterday, Manchester United versus Liverpool game, in his recap, and he said one thing that stood out to him is that teams fear this Liverpool outfit so much. It seems like the game is already won.
I said that 3 weeks ago.
And you said this before on multiple occasions. Even Andres Pereira doesn't even, when he got goal to score, he doesn't even know what to do. Because of, again, when will this Liverpool team lose? I don't see it.
Looking at, and I said I will never bet against. I even said Liverpool is going to win 2-1 yesterday, so I'm not surprised by it. But looking at how the mannerism of Klopp, look at Klopp's personality, and look at how he portrays himself in the public.
Yeah.
Just imagine what he is like behind closed doors.
Yeah.
He treats every game like it's his last, and the team is playing like that. I honestly expect, because I kind of agree with Cameron, they can't win every game. But if there's a team that will win every game, it's this Liverpool team.
Okay.
And whenever they lose their first game next year, or in the Champions League final or somewhere, I honestly expect to see players cry because they seem to be that bought in where everybody know, the whole world know Liverpool winning the Premier League. It's done.
Yeah.
But they seem to not care that they have already won the Premier League championship. I was thinking that they would slip just out of natural human nature, but Klopp is the epitome. He's the epitome of when we were growing up, when we hear about the German machine. Klopp is German machine personified, and he has turned Liverpool into that German machine. Remember that old Germany football before Klinsmann took over?
Yeah.
Where if your 11 is not better than their 11, you have no chance of beating them.
Yeah.
That is what Liverpool is right now.
And Dalton Stewart said, come on, who will beat Liverpool? Who will beat them?
We shall see. But I also think that they're going to win all the games in the Premier League.
Yes. I mean, you could hope that, you could see a potential competition with Man City, but not with that defense. Not with that defense. No. Rex Roy says, Junior Pringle, why are you ignoring the fact that Manchester United has quality players that are underperforming? This speaks to the coach and the dressing room. Woodward can sign anybody, but this staff cannot get them to play up to standard. Klopp, on the other hand, have Jordan Henderson looking like a world-class midfield man. I mean, I agree with that. I agree with that statement. Woodward is definitely, there's a concern, an issue, and I agree that, you need football directors with extensive knowledge of the game to be the one overseeing those transfers. But he's signed talented players, and those players are just not taking off. So a part of it is Woodward, and a part of it is the coaching staff. Like
I don't really business anymore.
I don't. All right, moving on to other roundup. Manchester City dropped points again. What next? Nothing new, right? Come on.
That's the team. Come on, team can beat Liverpool.
Come on, nothing new. Crystal Palace and Wilfred Zaha run them ragged. Manchester City came from behind, took the lead 2-1, and at the death, Fernandinho scored a goal to tie it up for Crystal Palace. Wow. Come on. What's going on with Pep Guardiola?
Is it Pep or is it the team? But we knew this from the beginning of the season, that his backline was ridiculous. And it showed. You let Crystal Palace, well, they scored once and he's their own goal, but they put pressure on him, to score their own goal. So Pep, I don't see where Pep is buying any players. I haven't heard anything in the transfer window, and he needs players. I think he thinks this season is a wash. As I think that because he knows that they can't win the championship, they can't win the title, that he's just going to ride it out. But he needs players. Yeah. He really needs players. And Crystal Palace showed them that they're vulnerable.
And Wilfred Zaha and company really enjoy that to take that 1 point away from City. Junior, as we continue our football roundup, Chelsea dropped points again. They went to Newcastle. A lot of us thought that that was going to be a victory for Chelsea. Isaac Hayden smash and grab for Newcastle. I mean, shouldn't Chelsea be executing the transfer immediately of some player in now?
No, I think I know it's Camon's team and she's about to go on a rant, but let me just cushion the rant for the Chelsea fans, or the blow for the Chelsea fans. Remember what Lampard said coming into the season. He pretty much said, this is a learning experience. We can't transfer anybody else in. We're going to try our best, but we know that we're up against it, blah, blah, blah. That seed was planted from day one. I even said it on the show. He has a chance to really challenge for the top two. I expected Chelsea to finish second. I've been saying that because they have the talent, but the coach has planted that complacency seed. Next year is our year. Get your experience, so you're young. It's a different mindset. So I'm not surprised that they drop points. I don't think they're going to fall out the top four. I think they're going to go on their run soon. Just like every team, they have their ups and downs, and they will get back in gear.
And get back in gear.
Yeah.
All right, come on. You had 2 minutes to get in your Chelsea thoughts. I mean, I figured you guys would be, transferring a player now. I mean, one of the things that was we celebrated Lampard and the Chelsea hierarchy for being able to achieve what they did in the first part of the season without able to transfer any players. Now the ban has been lifted. I mean, it's January 20th. Why they need help, right? Wait, come on. You see, this is what happens when you have Jamaican internet. It seems like Come has lost her internet signal. But, I mean, ultimately, Chelsea should go in that transfer market and try to get some sort of help. Rumor is that they're interested in Jadon Sancho and other players, but they need some sort of help, Junior.
Werner, I think that's it. I hear that they want to look into Werner as well.
Yeah.
Which is he going to play right back?
I have no idea, but Reece James has been excellent for them.
And that's what I'm asking. But they're saying, Werner can move up into midfield, but you already have Captain America, you already have Mason Mount, Willian.
Yeah.
I think Chelsea has a good enough team. I think they're just short probably another striker to push Tammy Abraham.
Yes.
Tammy Abraham. That's the only thing that they're really short.
Look here. Look here. I'm not going to go on a rant. I'm not going to go on a rant. I'm just going
Welcome back. Come on.
We knew in the beginning that Digicel on them Wi-Fi. Listen, we knew this is the beginning that Lampard was complacent, right?
Right. Say it again.
We knew he was complacent. So we knew that Lampard was complacent in the beginning. We knew this. So I'm not going to argue. Now that we can afford to get players, we should. Lampard came out and said that he does not want to get any new players. He's okay with what they have. So, I mean, if it's fourth or fifth, Lampard is okay with that. And I think that is wrong. I think it sends the wrong message. And until they do something, then we have to always drop points. It was just ridiculous. And I know possession does not win games. But Chelsea had 77% possession and lost this game. It's pathetic, it's crazy, and they need to do better on the park.
Junior, you brought up a point about Tammy Abraham need to be pushed. I mean, Tammy Abraham he's been doing exceptionally well. Basha is definitely not up to scrap. I mean, we've seen this for a couple of years. Chelsea is still wobbling with Giroud. Is he going? Is he staying? But surely Chelsea has to go out there and get a striker, like you said, right?
Well, you know that
Giroud's going to Inter.
Yeah, but we all saw the news today that Edison Cavani officially had put in his transfer request.
Yes, Atletico Madrid is interested in him, so
He's not going to Atletico Madrid.
So we'll get to that in our transfer.
I'm brought up the name because
he's not a good fit for Chelsea
he's
either.
He's a good what? He's not a good fit.
I think Frank Lampard does not want to bring in older players. I think he wants to use the academy. I think that's his MO. I think that's the way he came up. I think that's the way that he wants to lead the club with the academy. So I don't see him bringing an older player in for that. I mean, look at it. Look how he utilizes Mason Mount. Mason Mount could be tired on his last leg. That man out there running right. Tammy Abraham missed a couple sitters. He has had some poor games, but Frank Lampard still sticks with him. So look at Pedro. Pedro is nowhere on the pitch. So I think Frank Lampard is trying to use the academy to show them that this is the way that we're going to go forward. Okay. I don't see him bringing Cavani in. I don't see him bringing somebody in that can challenge him.
And Leon says the scariest thing is Liverpool hasn't been playing as good as last year. This year is grinding out results. Not beautiful, but good enough. Rex Roy says, German machine that smiles and giggles you into complacency. All right. As we continue our EPL roundup, but yeah, Chelsea family, you guys got to go get some players. Got to sign somebody and sign somebody quick. Leicester City, we asked if last week was when the rubber hit the road for Leicester City. They led Burnley for a while. Junior Burnley fought back and took the victory. again, is this where the rubber hits the road for Leicester City?
No, because if Jamie Vardy had converted that penalty, the game would have been different.
Still didn't.
Right.
You know, they still lost. Two losses in a row for Leicester City.
I think Leicester and Chelsea are in the same boat. They know they can't win the league, and they know that there's nobody realistically threatening them in top four right now.
Yes.
So that's the little complacency sipping in. And if a team just have a little bit more energy, it almost feels like Leicester was just saying, you know what, I know what day today. We get them next week.
It will, yes. All right, as we quickly continue our football roundup, come on, I want to get your thoughts on your big coach, Jose Mourinho. Spurs drew at Watford 0-0 after Troy Big Bad Deeney missed a penalty. Coach Jose Mourinho afterwards says that it was an unfair result. What's going on with Spurs? Is Jose Mourinho going to get fired?
No, he's not going to get fired. Listen, Spurs, we talk about Spurs just not being good enough. They weren't good enough before Jose, and they're not good enough now with Jose. So unless he goes out and buy the players to complement his team, especially with Harry Kane out, not playing, I think his job is secure. We're going to see the real Jose where he's going to be upset when he drops points or he's not winning, but his job is safe. And I don't think he's going to go out there and buy anybody in the January transfer window. This is panic buying session. I think he's just going to temper the storm, right out, and come summer, they sign some big name players.
Surely Spurs have to make this Champions League, Junior.
What?
They have to qualify for Champions League.
Stop it, man. But Dalton said NDD is a massive miss for Leicester, and it's showing.
Yes, indeed, is a massive miss for them. I mean, he was out of that game. Junior, as we wrap up our EPL roundup and try to hit some other major news, Wolves continue to run hot. I mean, this team at some point is going to hit a wall, right? I mean, Europa League will start up at some point. They're going to hit a wall.
They hit their wall midweek when they lost to Woodward FC 1-0. So it's the same inconsistent. The only thing is that they legitimately have something to chase. Right now they are tied with Woodward FC at fifth. They're both tied with us. Woodward FC is just leading by goal difference.
Yes,
but they are trailing Chelsea by 5 points right now.
Yeah.
So I think Chelsea need to start hearing the footsteps because Woodward FC won't threaten them, but Wolves definitely will. Now, the Raul Jimenez transfer rumors that you don't see smoke without fire, and you'd never know what if he really wants to go. How would that affect Wolves?
Yeah.
Because, Jota is a big player, but Jimenez is the straw that stirred that drink.
And come on, as we quickly wrap up our EPL roundup, and Arsenal, Mikel Arteta, today's press conference as Arsenal gets ready for Chelsea. We'll preview that in our preview section coming up later on in the show. Mikel Arteta pretty much admitted that Arsenal may not transfer anyone in this transfer window. You think, are you seeing a progression in this Arsenal outfit under Arteta so far?
Absolutely not. They're playing the same way. Emery is still Emery FC, but piggybacking off Junior. It's the same foolishness. The only difference I see is that Arteta is yelling at the players. He's talking to them. He's telling them things. And according to some of the players, he yells a lot and he curses a lot. But it's not showing on the pitch. Maybe because the star striker was out with his red card suspension. Maybe that's why they didn't win this game, because they didn't have enough firepower. But I think Arsenal should get someone. Now, do they have the money? Are they still paying for Pepe? So, unless he changes the formation or he gets the players who really want to play for the club, Arsenal is going to remain the same.
Yeah. All right, Junior, as we hit some other major news around football, around European football that occur, and major news in football that occurred this week. Your young player, Erling Haaland, was impressive. Woodward Academy wanted him. but now he's a Dortmund player. Your thoughts on his debut? I mean, what a way to send a message.
If my Pepto Bismol wasn't finished, I would have probably brought it in knowing that you're going to ask him about Erling Haaland. No, I don't think Haaland would have made it in the Premier League, but it pains my heart to see Haaland come on and score a hat-trick when Rashford have 3 stress or whatever him breaking back.
Yes, he have a stress fracture in his back, yeah.
And we don't have any attacking options. And Haaland
we have Martial.
We don't have any attacking options after Martial. I mean, but stay on topic. Haaland, he showed his class. We know he's a goal scorer. He's proven. And if you give him his chances, he's going to finish them.
Yeah.
So I am curious though to see if him and Marco Reus will play together, or will Marco Reus now hit the transfer market? Will Dortmund cash out on Reus?
No,
are they willing to hand it? Because looking at Haaland, I was saying this means that Sancho is gone. But neither him or Reus can play on the right wing. So are they going to change and probably go to 4-3-3 or play Hazard,
Thorgan Hazard
in the 10 position? I don't know, but I can't see him or Reus coexisting.
Yeah, they will. I think Marco Reus is a pillar of Dortmund. He leaves when he wants. He runs that club. I think that's his club. He doesn't necessarily. I think they'll coexist. I mean, but Jadon Sancho may be on his way out. You know, rumors that he may be looking to get back into England. Come on, continuing our football roundup. Kiki Setien is now officially the coach of Barcelona, as Ernesto Valverde is out. Barcelona defeated Granada 1-0 in the coach's debut. I mean, are you happy? Come on.
If I'm happy,
yes.
What kind of question is that, Junior? Benton.
You're happy. You're very much advocating for Valverde to be out of a job. He's gone. Now you have
yes. We suffered 2.5 years.
Yes.
2.5 years. Bye. Don't let the door hit you when the good Lord split you. But I was disappointed that Barcelona only scored 1 goal versus a 10-man Granada team. So we're going to give this coach a little bit more time, but he needs to get it going. If we are going to utilize our scoring machines, then we need to utilize our scoring machines. So by Valverde, let's see what's going to happen.
Yeah, Barcelona defeated Granada 1-0. Real Madrid also won in La Liga, and they're sitting on the same amount of points at the helm in La Liga, but Barcelona is ahead on goal difference. Junior, before we get to Reggae Boys and Reggae Girls and Yard Ballers football quickly, Antonio Conte and Inter Milan is just stepping over into Serie A. Antonio Conte and Inter Milan are 4 points behind Juve. Is the race over?
I don't think the race is over, but Conte might want to forget England for now and don't turn his eyes to Jose Mourinho.
Yeah, they're
this is a tit for tat.
Yeah.
As petty as it might sound, I think that's going to seep into the team because they're not. How can I put this? Juventus doesn't have good chemistry right now, but yet they still look comfortable. Because that 4 points look like a mountain right now.
Yeah. So
it's not over, but they're gonna need help.
They're gonna need help.
Yeah.
They're gonna need. Yo, I'm part the dog. Come on. Come on. You know, transfer news quickly. Christian Eriksen. One day we think the deal is gonna be done. It's not done. Conte and Jose Mourinho are back and forth in the press. How long will it take for this deal to over? Recently, the recent report is that Inter offered $7 million to Spurs for Eriksen, and Spurs wanted $17 million. Apparently, they have agreed terms with Eriksen already. I mean,
for 11, they're talking about 11, so that's quite a discount if you think about it. They come down, and I guess maybe that's what they wanted, somewhere in the middle. So you don't get 17, but you don't get 9, or you don't get 7, you get 11. So I think this deal is done, and I wish him all the best because he was very unhappy at Spurs, and he's a good player that they keep not utilizing, even though I think he could help Spurs. But I mean, he should go. He really should go, and I hope it really works out, and I hope you don't drag it out like the Manchester United Bruno fiasco.
And since we already touched the Bruno Fernandes fiasco, Sporting Lisbon is waiting out for more money. And hold your line, Sporting. They desperately need Bruno. Hold your line. Giroud and Victor Moses. I even forgot about Victor Moses. Chelsea seems to be holding out for more money for Giroud. Giroud is interested, according to multiple reports, in going to Inter Milan. Inter Milan is signing everyone, it seems. Come on, why is this deal taking so long?
I know, and I don't know, and this is my problem and we talk about this. I said, you always say the players sign a contract, but I do understand clubs, they want to recoup some of their investment. But you're not using Giroud. He's an old player. You're having him on the bench. Sometimes he's not in the 18. What value are you bringing when you have Giroud on the bench, waiting to run out his contract, when a club wants him for the 5 million? Why are you holding out for 10 million? It serves no purpose. Player unhappy, and the value of that player go down because he's not playing. So I don't know why they're doing that with him. He should go to Inter if Inter wants him, and it's kind of weird. Inter is stacked. So now they want to get Victor Moses as well. I'm like, they're signing he, she, and the old lady. But Chelsea, when we talk about this, Chelsea have maybe 3 teams out there, 3 or 4 full teams out there with all these players. You don't want them, you let them go. Giroud should go to Inter. They shouldn't stop him.
And last time Victor Moses was on loan at Fenerbahce, and he did quite well. Junior, let's kind of touch some Jamaican football quickly before we hit the preview and prediction segment. Coach Lorne Donaldson, former Reggae Girlz U20 coach, sent in his resignation letter. Junior, I mean, we didn't see coming. All right, the man didn't get the work and him decided to left. Well, go on.
And just to let everybody know, make sure you check out Ball Chat on Spotify and all your outlets out there. We have a segment that is called Off the Field, and we did have Lauren Donaldson on for interview the week before he handed in his resignation.
You couldn't announce it on the show, brother. Yeah, but your thoughts?
That's just.
I mean,
let me not mix words. That's just somebody that volunteered his services, hoping for it to mature into something more sustainable or more prestigious, i.e., the Reggae Girlz head coaching job, and he never get it.
Yeah, I mean it's unfortunate, but we wish Coach Hubert Busby last week. I called him Coach Howard Busby. My apologies. All right, come on. We're just trying to hit some major news. We know how you feel on JFF and all this stuff, but the Reggae Girlz, apparently a delegation has left Jamaica heading for the Olympics 2020. Your thoughts on the squad? You've seen the squad, right? We've seen the final squad yet?
No, the final squad has not come out yet. It's the provisional squad that we got. The Reggae Girlz will be playing a friendly versus Costa Rica on the 22nd. So at least they'll get some competitive games going in, or one game going in. But they still have the provisional list. They have not put the right squad out there as yet. But, hopefully we can tell how far they are, or they can pick from the players that they have after the Costa Rica game on the 22nd. And
we're happy for the Costa Rica matchup. Breaking news here on Ball Chat Podcast. Coach Andrew Price and Hubert Busby, Coach Andrew Price spoke, quite optimistically about the trip to this 2020 World Olympic qualifier. Come on. Do you have any thoughts on the interview that you saw with coach. You think they're setting their tent too high there?
What exactly did you expect him to say? Let's be honest. Do you want him to come out and be outspoken like Lauren? He might just get his walking orders, in Texas. But I mean, what else is he supposed to say? It's not the fault of the girls. And I mean, yes, you have to be optimistic. I mean, you have these girls who look up to you as a coach going into a major competition. I mean, you can't just sit there and say, oh, we're not going to well. I think we're going to be eliminated. So I expected everything that he said. I expected everything that he said to be what he said.
Everything was
so we are hopeful, and we wish them all the best. At least they didn't assemble camp 2 days before the first game. So let's see how it goes. And based on the videos, the girls look sharp. No one's overweight. Everybody's doing their thing. So let's see how it goes.
All right, before we get to Yard Ballers roundup, come on and talk about Kanye Plummer and Chantel Swaby getting in the NWSL draft, being picked up. Junior on my side, Malines again, lost again. They're sitting right above the relegation zone. RSPL football later on tonight. Dumbo Holden, come on, is continuing to do wonderful thing. Maybe I should start support Dumbo Holden now.
No, then they're going to salt.
That
they're
is
going to salt them up. So
that is the talk of death.
Don't salt up the people them.
But in the later on matchup, Harborview will play Mount Pleasant. I mean, Dumbo Holden, Tivoli Gardens defeated UWI 1-0. Veer lost to Waterhouse 1-0. And Dumbo Holden defeated Cavalier. Very good performance by Dumbo Holden. Come on, your thoughts?
I mean, yeah, for a team like that nobody really cheers for, nobody knows, they thought they would be in the cellar. That's a very good performance. And I should take my hat off to Tigat. Tigat is doing very well with Mount Pleasant. They're actually tied with Waterhouse on points. So that's a good improvement for him. So big up to Mount Pleasant. I'm trying to get to the Harborview Mount Pleasant game tonight. We'll see how that work out by 8 o'clock.
Yeah, so if Mount Pleasant wins tonight, come on, they'll be tied with Waterhouse. Waterhouse is 43 points and on 43 points, and Mount Pleasant on 40. So good job. Come on, Yard Ballers roundup. Kanye Plummer and Chantel Swaby, NWSL draft.
So Kanye was chosen in the second round. She was the 10th pick, and she's going to Orlando Pride. While the draft was going on, I know the coach for Washington Spirit, so I sent a text to him, said, can you please draft Kanye Plummer so she'll be close by? And he messaged and said that, he got the message late. So she's going to Orlando Pride. Chantel Swaby, she was picked round 4, pick number 29. She's going to Sky Blue FC. So, big up to the ladies. I'm happy for them.
And so what about any odd ballers performance? Come on. We have no
preseason. They're in preseason. They're in training camp, so nothing is actually going on. There's nothing to report on our local ballers. Most of the leagues start next week.
I saw Seaton scoring goals, Junior. How comes nothing is to report?
Preseason.
And Michael Seaton scoring goals.
I love that you say preseason.
Preseason, league, then can talk to me.
Yeah, we love that.
All right, preview and prediction segment.
But hold a second. But hold a second. So we also should say that the target striker, Jeremy Nelson, I hear has been transferred to Mount Pleasant from Moline.
So come on, why is that even?
What's going to happen? So what's going to happen, Benton, when your striker's going?
Well, I mean, they're not scoring, so why should we keep them? Big up yourself, family. Why should we keep them? We're doing some restructuring, salary-wise. We don't have money to waste like Manchester United. All right, football lovers, preview and prediction segment time. EPL returns tomorrow. Chelsea versus Arsenal is a big matchup of this round. Arsenal hosts Chelsea. Junior, I mean, is this where Mikel Arteta get a victory over one of the top 4?
You sure it's Arsenal hosting? I thought it was Chelsea hosting Arsenal.
Arsenal is hosting Chelsea.
Oh, yeah.
And this game is tomorrow. at 3:15 p.m. We have midweek football. EPL fans.
Yeah, aye.
I mean, Reece James.
That's a tough call.
Reece James picked up a knock in that game against Newcastle. We'll see if it will be actually available. And I mean, so you're still thinking
David Luiz does not have a David Luiz moment at under Arteta.
Yeah,
and tomorrow against his old team, the team that valued him at £8 million to a rival, he might have a David Luiz moment.
So in the previous matchup, right? I mean, Arsenal let it slip, right?
Yeah.
Come on.
Listen, I don't know about no let no slip nothing, but I just tell you that Chelsea will beat Arsenal 2-0 tomorrow.
Wow.
Quote me on that.
Okay.
Let me make sure that the game to figure out where the game is actually being played.
Arsenal.
I swear I thought it was Chelsea hosting it, but never mind.
The game is actually at Chelsea.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Chelsea
sure?
hosting it.
Yeah, because the first round matchup was played at Arsenal.
Yeah.
All right, so you said Chelsea's gonna win. Come on.
She going to change, huh?
2-0.
How much?
No, I'm not changing. 2-0.
Arsenal
I'm
beating Chelsea
2-0.
at Stamford Bridge.
No, Chelsea beating Arsenal 2-0.
Okay, got you.
And then I mean Chelsea should beat Arsenal here. Junior.
Yeah.
You seem a bit unsure.
Yeah, because I can't trust Jorginho against Arsenal's newfound press. I can't trust him. And I can't trust Conte to make that quick snap decision against the press. Arsenal won't be sitting back against them like they did in the last matchup.
Have Arsenal lost any game with Arteta at the helm? Yeah? They lost that Chelsea game.
But that was pre-Arteta. No, they haven't. I don't think they have lost.
Okay. I'm going for a draw here. Arsenal will pick up a point.
A draw sound right.
They need something. I mean, Chelsea. Well, and Christian Pulisic is out for what? 5 weeks? Come on.
You can't stay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's out for a while. And the other, as we continue, ball chat followers and football lovers, we will track Liverpool game in and game out. They will go to Wolves on Thursday at 3 p.m. Junior. I mean, don't say it, Junior. They will not lose to Wolves.
No, yeah.
But I see that you want them to lose. But
It's not that I want them to lose. That channel. I see Jota having fun in that channel, and I see Jimenez avoiding Virgil at all costs and going over to what my boy the name? The next centre back. That's Sanchez.
Gomez.
Gomez.
Yeah.
That's the Sanchez. But Gomez.
Yeah.
I see Jimenez going on Gomez's. Look at what Manu did with soft soap Manchester United, pulling Marshall to the left, which is to the far right of Virgil, and giving that little channel for Pereira to run in. You think Nuno don't see that?
Yeah, but
And Jota, you imagine Jota in that space between Henderson, Gomez, Arnold.
it's one thing to see it, but then it's next thing to execute it. Right?
And plus the tank is on the other side. That Virgil will have to deal with the tank.
Adamana Traore.
I call him the tank.
Yeah.
And it's so sad. We're off Facebook now. I'm not going to be a record for saying this on Facebook. I think this is the game. This is the game.
It should be a good matchup. But
this is the game.
It should be a good match. I mean,
this is the game.
So you're picking Wolves to beat them, are you?
Picking VAR to give Liverpool a draw. I'm not picking against Liverpool, but I just think this is a game.
Come on, I mean, he's picking VAR to give Wolves a draw. Your thoughts on this Wolves versus Liverpool matchup?
That's disrespectful, but I am going to say 2-1 to Wolves.
You're going to say 2-1 to Wolves. So Liverpool goes to Molineux and lose.
To Wolves.
To Wolves. Wow. Interesting football lovers. Liverpool will win.
Yeah, Liverpool is my daddy now. So.
Yeah, I mean, they don't know how to lose. Hopefully, Liverpool will roll out their new signing. Takehima.
Yeah, I can't pronounce his name.
The Japanese player from RB Salzburg. All right, Sheffield United plays Manchester City tomorrow. They go to Sheffield United.
These games, I really want to say Sheffield with that midfield will overpower Man City. But I just think Man City have too much quality on the field and are worth playing on short rest. Man City is deeper than Sheffield.
And coincidentally, Man City apparently had a Instagram party right before the Crystal Palace game.
Instagram models.
And with the Instagram models, and they dropped points in that game.
So
will there be another Instagram party before the Sheffield game?
No. And this could easily be one of those unfortunate 5-1, 6-2 kind of games.
Yeah.
I just can't go against Man City quality, but Sheffield midfield is a beast, and Man City don't have any midfield in terms of defensive midfield and defense. So
yeah, come on, Sheffield United versus Manchester City.
2-1 Sheffield. You know why? Sheffield has nothing to lose and they're playing good football. Man City is wide open in the back, and Sheffield has been known to play some attacking football. So I see Sheffield using some players that they have not been using, like the Jamaican Ravel.
Okay.
I keep talking about Ravel. But anyways, no. Sheffield, I think, will exploit Manchester City's backline.
Yeah.
So I do think Sheffield will win.
All right. Leicester City, will they lose 3 in a row? They host West Ham.
No.
Not to West Ham. They might lose again, but not to West Ham.
Yeah, not to West Ham. I think Homeboy is happy. I think Brendan Rodgers is happy for the 2 losses in a row.
Yeah.
And him can now finally get their attention and say, you are not as good as you thought you were. You're not going to show up and win these games.
Yeah.
And I think they're going to be spirited.
And big up to Bournemouth and Steve Cook. Steve Cook will be out. He's trying out for goalkeeping next year. You saw that goal he saved when he got that red card. All right, football family, this is it from my end. Junior, thank you for your hard work, engineer. Really appreciate it.
This week was rough.
We're sorry for all the apology, all the technical issues. Football lovers, link us on social media, Ball Chat Podcast on Instagram, Ball Chat 1 on Twitter, Ball Chat on Facebook. You can email us at ballchatpodcast@gmail.com. The audio platform that you can access our show on audio platform on Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, and Stitcher. Our show will be available immediately within the 24 hours after this. Come on, enjoy your jerk pork, massa. Later, fam.
I will.
All right,
Thank
come on,
you.
later.
All right, bye.